Maddie just brought the soaker tub in. I think he wants to pretend to have a bath in there. We want to be the first guy. So let's go, why don't we go see what he's doing. He's got a little bench for your little rear end there.
Fit?
Yeah. I think Clay'll fit better than you though. She's about half your size.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Yeah. You like it? Is it approved?
How's it feel in the shower over there?
And the shower's big enough even where it is, and it's gonna go that way.
Pretend you were in the shower together. You're in.
Let's not pretend that. Yeah, Maddie, how you doing, buddy? You watch this, right? I can't reach. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah,
You passed me the bar of soap. That's not a good look right there.
Yeah, it's good. All right, good morning. Day 10. Day 10 for us. We're gonna finish this wall today. I'm gonna go out and do a wash and talk, so make sure to check out that video. I'm gonna go hand select one of Adam's cars, pick which one I wanna wash. We may even have to do a little reorganization of the wash bay. I'm gonna be here for 2 months, so I gotta clean it up. But we're gonna finish this wall today. Trevor's finishing the rest of the tile demo, so hopefully we can get rid of the tile little thingy machine. What's that thing called? Walk behind? Yeah, walk behind with tile scraper. We're probably gonna get into that bathroom. I gotta take you in and give you a tour of my new outdoor living space. It just took a nice good 12,000 TDS shower. I feel like I've got a pound of salt on me. It's good for your sodium levels, you know.
Bacteria.
I slept till 6:30. That means this living is suiting me. 6:30 in the morning. This is great. What do you got today? Then you're gonna start maybe digging into that wall in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this. Probably do some drywall repair in here. Electrical, so it's out of the way for their tile wall, and then I'll probably start in that closet.
About an hour before you get on that?
An hour and 10.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's gonna be, yeah, he's motivated. He just turned 58.
58, my
63. All right, let's go. Let me show you my new setup. Dust your feet off though before we go in there. I was cleaning this on my darn hands and knees. Got this nice and vacuumed out. I may or may not have thrown away everything LZ owns. Clean this all up. Smell that. It's fresh, Mike. It's fresh. Let me turn some lights on for you so you can get the full effect. I got a place to wash my protein shakes. I cleaned all this out. Cleaned out the lower cabinets, got my cleaning supplies here. I'm not gonna open this up, I don't know what atrocities are in there. I even got a little setup here. That's an Adam Solo cups. But we're gonna start to build out our little grilling station here. We're gonna get some, I might even order some darn bar stools. I think I spent about $700 on Amazon the last couple of days. I got a dish drying rack coming. I got all the comforts that I need to survive here. And then I cleaned the bathroom out. Man, it's been a while since I've cleaned a bathroom, but I really dialed this thing in. Don't go in there because I don't want to get your feet all messed up. But I got a nice little microfiber mat. I got, you know, we actually had to tear the shower apart to get the shower working, so now we have a place to shower. This is my first set of creature, so first set of creature comforts was to get the coach all set up. I'll have to give you a tour of that later. Then get my washing and eating station done. And then we're gonna go out to LZ's wash bay and get that set up because I'm gonna be doing a wash and talk every week for you. So we need to go get that dialed in. This is why LZ wanted me to come here because you could even walk in here. Look, I even cleaned out the inside of the garbage can. I found there were 9 garbage cans in here. I threw 8 of them away, picked the one that was the least jank, and I washed it in the pool. Don't tell Adam. Don't tell Adam I was scrubbing it out in the bottom of the pool there. I've been maybe focused a little bit. Oh, I got to show you my gym too. Let me show you. That was the other creature comfort I need to get set up. This is gonna make so many people mad. Like Mike's doing all the work and Matt's doing all the setting up all his comforts. Well, that's not entirely false. I'm gonna need to move this trailer because my comfort access is not very good. I may or may not have spent 30 minutes out here blowing this all off so I wasn't getting any dust in my gym area. But look, I got my setup. Did a nice little workout. Got all my weights nice and lined up. I've got my speaker over there. I got all these Pulse M's. What I may do is set up like a full 5.1 surround setup in here. It's gonna be good. Creature comforts. Yeah. Adam doesn't know how to buy toilet paper. I'm gonna have to teach him. So I bought some of that for all of us here in case you need some comfort wiping.
Update, I've got all the tap cons in for all the furring strips. Matt did some of that yesterday. I finished all that today. Got all the nail plates are done, and I'm furring in the back side of the drywall where I cut it. I'm gonna patch all this drywall here today, get that done and get it skim coated. And then, cause we can't be in here for the next few days while they're tiling. So I'm gonna do that. And then Trevor got all the tile busted out and scraped all the floors in the bathroom, and he's got a little bit left doing this closet. And then I'm gonna turn him loose upstairs on demoing the upstairs bathroom. And yeah, and then we'll probably demo the closet in there too some today, the ceiling. And then my plan is tomorrow to start focusing on getting that wall out of there and getting the header in. So that's what's up. And I hear him out there getting crazy. Yeah, so that's
all right. I'm gonna go wash a car and then I'll be back.
All right, enjoy that.
Hey, Mike. All right, so what I'm doing is when I took the railing down, it pulled a big chunk of drywall here because it was all liquid nails. So I'm pulling this nice clean square out, and I'll patch this. Got another one to do over there on the stairs. I took care of that today, got at least it patched and taped. So we are officially ready for them tomorrow to tile. Matt's doing what he does best, which is all the details, cleaning. Yeah, and Trevor's, I got the shower enclosure out, the vanity out in there, and now I got Trevor breaking up the floor, which has proven to be a pain in the butt. So he's sweating his butt off doing that. So that's the last of the demolition. We were holding off on that because we were using that bathroom, but now that we've got this one out here working, we're demoing that. So it's kind of the update. I guess Adam's gonna come check out the house, right?
How do you feel about everything so far right now, Mike?
I think we're good, Mike. I'm pretty happy. I think we're good. They can work on this, and while they're doing this, I'm gonna start working on moving that wall in the master closet.
Okay.
So, but I gotta get this done first, so I'm out of here. I wanna get this patched.
I think that's Adam right there.
All right.
Show him around.
Freaking noise, man. It's like, huh? What? Huh?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that's to the effect, Mike. Yeah, that's right. We're doing some things, Mike.
Let me steal your microphone.
Yeah, Mike, you can have my microphone. I'm not important, Mike.
So much
Howdy.
bigger.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
This is my sister Julie, her husband Marco, my dad Joel.
Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you.
Wow.
So Mike does all the trades. All right, you've seen it in the videos. Mike's doing all the work. I do all the dreaming. Mike does all the doing.
Good.
I say, can we do that, Mike? He's like, yep. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So the speakers are gonna be right here. This is one. Subwoofer down here. Subwoofer down there. Little 9-inch subwoofers. It's gonna be.
Rectangle right there. That's a speaker.
And then you're gonna have those little guys all over the house. And so then the master shower here. So we're actually gonna shift that 6 more inches that way because we have plenty of room in the pantry because they're doing, I've never seen this done, but apparently it's common where they're doing the tub in the shower.
Yes.
And so it's a Japanese soaking tub, a circle soaking tub.
That's what we were doing at the Ritz project.
Okay.
The tubs are in the shower, but it's not around.
And so super, like a giant wall of glass. This ceiling comes out, and we have to, I wanted to do walk-in, but we have to do a door because of the way it's set up. If we could put because of the soaking tub, we can't put the door here because you're gonna walk right into the tub.
What if you switch the tub in the shower? Would that solve the door problem?
I don't think so. Where are you gonna put well, I guess you can put the shower head over there. Yeah. Laurel's coming tomorrow. You can ask her that question.
I'm just curious.
It's a good idea. Yeah, so that's it. And we're doing this in 45 days.
45 days.
It's amazing.
That's the goal. Probably be 60. This would
Still,
take
for what
9
you're doing,
months.
for what you're doing,
Yeah, this would take
it's-
9 months. Yeah. But because Mike can do everything, and I have great tilers, I have great painters, and I have great cabinet people. So those three, and then Mike and I can do the rest.
The majority of all the products here on site already.
I've already got it all worked, yeah. I worked on it for 6 or 7 months. Laurel took them shopping. They got everything in like 1 day. If you do it right, if you plan ahead, then you can do it. But you have to know all the stuff, and most contractors don't know all the stuff. They know how to do this stuff, but they don't know all the product. And then maybe someday we would do the exterior, depending on how this goes. It needs to be painted and then bulldoze that pool.
Bulldoze the pool.
Just fill it in with dirt.
No pool?
No, the pool's a vibe. Maybe a square, modern, lit pool. That salt.
For all that swimming you guys are doing?
No.
For all
Well,
that
it's
swimming
been
you're
broken
doing
the
out
past
there?
year, so.
During the summer, we at
You doing
least.
some frogs?
We literally couldn't use it this whole year because it was broken.
Oh my gosh, no, because it was green and toxic.
I know, I
It
saw
was
it.
broken.
So what I've got going on now, since we're ready, they're actually starting tile out there. We've got that wall all done. So now I'm working, my focus is going to be on removing this wall to open up this closet. So that's what I'm working on next.
It's starting to get good. So as you can see, there's tile going down. So these are 24-inch by 48-inch monster tile. Adam and Colette love that concrete look. So this is a way for us to get even better looking concrete than like polished concrete by doing these large format tiles with a 16th grout, so basically 0 grout line. And so our friends from Britannia Flooring, they've done several of my houses. They do lots of stuff with Laurel. And so the Britannia guys are here getting this main level laid out. And then of course, we've been talking about this for many days, this tile. So if you take a look at these two, it's gonna run up all the way floor to ceiling. And then the way they set up the flooring, we'll dig into this more as time goes on throughout the project. But the grout line runs right off the center of the door frame. So they got it laid out, so that'll work out best. Remember, this door comes out, a big wall of glass, and then we shifted the room about 18 inches that way, so the center of the room shifted to the left a bit. This box here is coming out, and there's actually going to be a wall, like a really neat little clay tile wall. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it's going to be pretty sweet. So we'll make sure to keep track of the guys and watch them as they're doing their work, and we'll capture some of their texts will teach us about how this all goes down. If you take a look at what else they're setting up here, so we've got floor level in here. So we eliminated the drain, and he's prepped the floor, put some leveler in. That'll take a day or so to dry, maybe later today. And then he's laying down that ProFlex, that barrier, the anti-crack barrier as well. Trevor got out all of the rest of the tile from that little guest bathroom. If you look down the hallway here, see the little guest bathroom, and then that little closet under the stairs is also done. So the ProFlex stuff, I guess they lay that down, helps with cracking. It'll be, once they lay the main floor down, it'll be 2 or 3 days before we can put the scissor lift on. So what Mike's hoping to do is get the wall out. So once he gets his wall out and gets that done, then we'll get in here, start chipping up the concrete. Our new friend Chris from Ocala will come help us with some of the plumbing stuff and knock that out. And now is the fun stuff, the detail stuff. The demo is done. We'll go show you what Trevor's up to, but the demo is basically complete now. Now we can get into constructing. We do have to demo a little bit more ceiling here, but that's a couple hour, less than a couple hour project. Let's go see where Trevor's at upstairs. So you can see this flooring is a little different here in that this is on a regular wooden subfloor. So he's having to jackhammer or roto hammer it out, the main tile, and now he's having to, by hand, floor scrape and chip out all the rest of it. Not fun. We do have to try to take this drywall off here and see what that soffit looks like. I'm hoping we can take that out to get the ceiling height of the shower, because this is all getting, floor to ceiling tile. It's gonna be pretty sweet. So this is the last major demo other than the ceiling and the master bath that we've got to do. Now it's Less talky, more buildy. We're working on it.
Okay, so what we did over Thanksgiving was got this product down, ProFlex Sim 40. It's an anti-fracture membrane. But before we put that down, obviously you want to try and level the floor as much as possible. No slab is perfectly level. We've got that as close as we possibly can. And then the next step will be to be back buttering. So there's 2 levels of thin set. We're using Latacrete LHT right here. So they'll put it on the floor first, and then they'll also put it on the back of the tile. The reason for that is it gives you a little bit more play to try and meet your levels. And then, as you can see also, the amount of leveling clips that we're using on here to keep everything nice and flat, no trips. But there's a lot of issues that come with using large tiles, and if you don't do this system, there's going to be hollow tiles, there's going to be lippage. So that's why we do that. I would have Stevie explain it a little bit more, but he's Scottish and you'd have to have subtitles. I don't know if the budget allows for that.
A lot of people were curious about the get it, so I guess that was the thing.
Well, I'm from Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland. Unfortunately, he's English, so
landlord.
You know what I mean? Everybody needs a Scotsman in their team, and that's it, you know?
Any project like this, the hardest part has been done. It's like the design and getting that set up. Now it's a matter of producing, like, the production side of it. This wall is going to be really interesting just because of the height of it and the type of tile that we're using. And also, when we get to it, there's another tiled wall going in here, which is kind of unique, brand new to the industry, so that's going to be interesting.
We're going to go 6 inches more this way, and this wall has to move over.
Yes.
And we're going to make like basically an 18-inch tall, maybe one of those pull-outs where you put like cookie sheets and stuff next to the range.
Spices or something like that.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So that gives us 6 inches more for the tub and the shower.
And that's plenty for in here, because this was even a room they really weren't even going to use.
Correct. Well, this was supposed to come all the way over.
I know.
But too late. So we're going to lose one lower cabinet. We're going to put a little filler piece in.
That's perfect.
We were talking about the door. What are we going to do with the door?
We're not.
But we have to.
No, okay, so what
or we need to do a
Colette
slide.
and Adam were thinking is just glass here.
Yeah, but your tub is right there.
Right.
So you can't walk in. Unless you want to crawl through the tub.
No, we don't want to do that. Obviously, but I think originally there was enough space in between the tub and the... Okay.
So this door is going to move 6 more inches, so it'll be in line. But we either need to do, I think we need to do a sliding door or an opening door.
Sliding over
this way.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're going to get all wet.
Yeah. And you got to protect the cabinet.
Yeah, slider's way better.
You agree with slider?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Swing takes up space, whereas slider doesn't.
Right.
All right.
Adam and Colette had talked about flipping it and putting the shower over here and the tub there.
If you did that, then it would work as far as having a any door here on this side, because then you're stepping right into the shower.
I was going to say that becomes more in the construction end versus if we did do the flip, do we gain any space at all? Because it would be the exact same. But if we made the shower just a little bit smaller, so did Colette and Adam see this? Is that why they said
they came up with the
were
idea of
thinking
putting the tub in the corner?
Putting the tub over there in the corner. The only thing is, you've kind of got this corner right here, the cabinet, you know, this corner right here, and I feel like it's easier to go into the shower, where here it kind of gives it feels like a little bit more breathing room. I think leaving the tub over here.
That's my vote.
That's your vote?
I think it would look
leaving
best.
the tub. I know, right? And it just feels like it breathes a little bit.
It's tucked behind the cabinet.
I know, and I think this right here, I think leave it. Okay, so we're gonna leave the tub over there. We're gonna plenty of space with a shower for 5 feet.
It's still gonna be 5 feet.
Yes,
so
yes, and we got 6 inches over there, which I really like, and that will get it. It just feels like it breathes a little bit better.
We're doing a linear slot drain up against the wall.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Now, the tub filler. It's a big pole.
Right, correct.
Goes into a box on the
Correct,
floor.
correct.
Are you okay with, we're gonna have like a little riser behind the tub. So picture the box tiled and tile over it.
Right, probably think it would either want to go here, or you could even put it in the corner.
Here, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be about 4 inches tall, yeah.
Maybe 4 inches, so maybe not even.
So if you put it in the corner, then you wouldn't be able to see it.
That's what I think. Put it in the corner so you can't see it. Yeah. And then you'll just see this really pretty water stone, you know, faucet coming out from over here, and then you got your tub.
So we'll pitch
that would
it
be
at roughly a 45.
Yes.
That tucked in here.
Yes.
You won't really see it. Then it's just a matter of, we could just, if there is any pipe exposed,
where are going to be the valves, or I mean, where are you going to put where we can turn it on and turn it off? On here, on the top. Okay, the top.
So it's got a spout over, and then there's hot and cold right there.
As long as Colette can easily get to it.
Well, she would be able to. We'll lay out the tub on the floor and position that so that the spout is far enough in the tub and that it's reachable and all that.
Yeah, so she can reach it
because
easy.
We have to have all that figured before I get a plumber to cut.
Right.
And you just do the tile box right up to the wall.
Right. I think that'd be pretty, okay.
And all the floor will be slightly pitched back to the drain. So if there is an overflow in the tub.
Yeah, which is great. So this looks amazing. I cannot believe the transformation. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you were working all the way through Thanksgiving and I was enjoying my time in the mountains.
We took Thanksgiving off. So, so you can see the tile happening.
I know. This is, Maddie, I was going to tell you, this is absolutely beautiful.
It's going to be amazing.
This is going to look incredible.
So imagine this.
I mean, look how authentic it looks, and yet it's porcelain tile.
And this line straight up.
I know. Isn't that going to be amazing? Great design.
I won't tell you what TV is going to look like.
I know. Oh, you got your TV? Oh.
Oh, it's going to be a monstrosity of awesome. It's going to be great. You're
Okay.
so mad.
How many speakers are we going to have?
Lots of speakers.
Oh,
are on the wall,
goodness.
though. They're like this thick on the wall. They may or may not be as big as that blue tape line right there.
Oh, my gosh. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Hey, but this is going to make for some great, movie watching, game watching, race car watching.
Are you putting an area rug in this room?
So we haven't. We looked at a couple area rugs, have not chose it yet, but yes.
Because that'll really help this echo.
Right, right. We'll have a rug.
Yeah.
For sure. So, because you want it nice and cozy. I already confirmed all the furniture is finished.
Okay.
And it's all getting picked up December 11th, 12th, and going to be brought down.
So you can see where your wall is going to go, your divider wall. We'll see the drywall cut there.
Yeah.
So that whole switch panel is coming out, goes away.
How exciting is it going to be once we get all this up there?
It's going to be awesome. All right, so the closet. All right, so this wall's coming out. So do you see the blue tape is my closet?
So good.
So we have a back-to-back island. We have
Wow.
lots of double hang all the way around the side. This is all shoes.
I mean, especially I think it's really good for Adam and Colette. They have so much uniforms and clothing and t-shirts that it's going to be great for them to have all this storage. This is going to be a game changer for them alone, besides the kitchen. You guys have done just a phenomenal job removing all this, getting this all out.
We don't mess around, Laurel. We wouldn't do this if we didn't think we could do it. Yeah, this tile is going to look insane.
Do you love it? I know.
And then the walls.
And it's going to look so cool going up the wall. And with the black on each side, it's just really.
And then the TV at proper viewing height, not an interior designer height, which is useless.
It's not. Interior designers don't want them up. They want them low.
No, they don't.
Yes,
they would
they
put
do.
them above the stupid fireplace that we don't need in Florida. How good that looks.
Yeah, that's going to be so good. Sean, have we gotten the icons yet?
No.
Okay. When are those coming?
It's a 2-week lead time.
Okay, good.
That's for the master
No,
wall.
that's that icon that's right here.
Like
So,
a dividing line.
yeah, I think.
How tall is that wall? Do we know? Is it 8
Well,
feet?
we're only going to just
Okay, so 8
up there,
feet.
not all the way, just
Yeah.
right there. Just so it kind of separates it, gives it a little kind of mudroom feel, and also gives a little bit of privacy over into here.
Yeah.
That will look really good. So I think if we match it up to that, because it's sitting right next to it.
So you go with this one?
Yeah, because it's sitting right next to it and coming off it, I think that would look really pretty.
So we'll install this when we get up there, just temporary, and we'll install the tile so that that sits flush with the furthest point, like that.
Yeah. And we'll just paint it black.
And just
Yeah.
paint
Yeah.
to match.
I would
and
take
it's-
one of those and take one of these tickets to Sherwin-Williams and have it color matched so we can get the grill.
Yeah. Well, we need paint anyway for the
Yeah,
wall.
if we're gonna have these two black, that we should have the continuity of it going all the way around and all the doors black.
All right. And then alabaster on the walls or something.
Yeah, but I don't want to go black up there.
Everybody's fighting me on the ceiling, so you're gonna have to stay strong on that. It'd be a lot cheaper if we left it. A lot less work. The problem is it really needs to be caulked. And you can't caulk it unless we paint it.
My biggest thing is all the mold up there.
Right, and so that's the advantage of painting it is that we'll
Yeah.
bleach it, caulk the joints, put a oil-based primer on it, and then paint it. That's how we fixed my house. Because my
I
house had
know.
the same thing, and
I
mold
know.
up there.
I know, and it looks so good after we did it.
That's what I'm saying.
And then the ceiling, maybe going some kind of greige, something that kind of picks up the floor.
That'd be pretty wild. I like it.
So,
I love offset trim, trim that's a different color.
Yeah.
Okay, so the temporary wall is in. I think by tomorrow I'll have this complete and then remove the temporary wall, and then these guys can get started on prepping the floor for tile.
Give us an update on time.
Yeah, man, we can go look. So right now they've been here since early this morning, about 40 tiles in as of now. It's quite the process. We got to
Take your time. There's a lot of leveling has to happen. With such a large format tile, it's a little time consuming.
Imagine if you had to do this.
I'm glad I don't have to do it, because I don't know when I would do it. Because I'd have to finish everything else first. This is perfect because they can do this while I'm doing this.
I think they're going to start the wall, they were saying.
Yeah, so after this whole thing is done, first thing they have to do is screw on 1/2-inch hardy backer on the wall, and then they'll start. There's another guy, Gustavo, that does, he's the guy that's doing this underlayment and prepping the floor for these guys. He does this, do the wall. So anyway, Matty just brought the soaker tub in. I think he wants to pretend to have a bath in there. He won't be the first guy. So let's go, why don't we go see what he's doing? I'll stay close to him. Matt likes when I'm close to him anyway. You don't have a mic on, so I gotta stay close to you so we can talk about this here soaker tub.
Yep.
It wasn't very heavy, huh?
It's not bad.
Yeah, because you're pretty much spent for the day, so.
Sucking wind.
Well, Maddie did a little workout a little too hard this morning. I was in the motorhome and I could hear banging.
It's got it. It's a nice size unit.
It's nice for Clet size. I don't think you and I would go in there very well. It's got a little bench for your little rear end there. You sit there. Yeah, but yeah, I think Clet will fit better than you though. She's about half your size, literally.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever heard you say that about a bathtub.
A little sweaty on the plastic, but
You like it? Is it approved?
Yeah, the more we can, how's it feel in the shower over there?
And the shower's big enough even where it is, and it's going to go that way.
Pretend you were in the shower together. You're in.
Let's not pretend that. Yeah, Maddie, how you doing, buddy? Can you wash my butt? Can you wash this, right? I can't reach. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah,
Can you pass me the bar of soap? That's not a good look right there.
Oh shoot, I don't like it. Foot out. Yeah, it's good. And it's gonna go, another foot this way, so.
At least a foot. You're snagged here.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely works.
Oh, we do things testing. Yeah.
Yeah, because you figure if the plumbing's going like here, it can come back another 16 inches. And we definitely have to be mindful of where the bench is, because you don't want the bench located anywhere near where the spigot is, because that's where you might want to sit and lean back. If the spigot's hitting you in the back, you wouldn't like that. So we have to be, however we position this is important. Would she prefer the bench being here so that she can kind of see into the shower, talk to Adam while he's showering?
Well, but the other thing about having it does have an overhead shower thing, like the wash your hair crap,
We need to start really thinking about getting this dialed in for plumbing, so we can give those guys a heads up so they can come out and knock the waste out at least, and then they can, if he wants to come back and do the supply lines. But I think getting the waste done now would be ideal, and getting the shower valve installed so I'll have to frame out this wall, so they can do that, because they can get the waste relocated, hot and cold supply for both sinks done, and they can also get the supply right over to the mixing valve and the shower head, and actually put in the rain head too.
Good job, Mike.
Good job, Mike. Yeah. All right.
That was a big project there. Took me all day just to get that in.
I'm glad you got it done.
Just kidding.
I feel good.
It probably did take about 30 minutes longer than it should have as I'm walking around like this. Take one piece of cardboard out. Gosh, I think I need some
Carbs?
I'm on a real dangerous spot right here.
Don't do it. You need some meats.
I've eaten a ton of meat. It didn't work.
So maybe you just need some rest. Maybe a bubbly.
You know, I drank about 10 of those too.
Every day. So you're hydrated.
All right, what are we gonna do now?
I'm gonna do a final list and go to Home Depot. So that way tomorrow I have everything I need to work on getting this wall done.
All right, so a little update on what's going on. They're continuing tile work in the family room. They did this section yesterday, so 4 rows, right about 40 tiles. And they're working on this now. They had to float over here because it was way out of level. So self-leveling was here. And then Gustavo's working on prepping the steps for tile. So gonna basically put hardy backer so a tile has something good to stick to. So, and then the tiles up in the master or in the guest bathroom upstairs. We took the tile off. They're gonna retile that floor too, and retile the shower up there. So they've got a lot to do. And then they're gonna work on tiling this wall. We took everything else down and cleaned it all up, pull the screws so they can tile that. And I'm continuing to work on just, tidying up the closet, get some things done in there. We ran some new internet Cat 6 for Adam for his speedy internets. So we added a couple of different, I think Matt calls them Ubiquity. Right?
Yeah,
Is that right?
access points.
Access points, yeah, but I think the brand is Ubiquity, right? Yeah. So we ran 3 of those, 1 outside, 1 in the master, and then 1's gonna be right where that blue wire's coming out up there. So have access points all over, so it'd be seamless, I guess you could say. So anyway, that's where we are.
Cool. Thanks, Mike.
Good job, Mike.
Good job to you.
Trevor's on the job now.
Yeah,
my trusty assistant now.
He's pretty good with it.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's been killing it actually. Yeah, I finally have someone help me. It's great. Thank you, Matt. Because Matt's a really good assistant, but I think his pay grade is a little high for assisting Mike.
I would agree with
you. I would think he needs to be steering the ship, not paddling it. So anyway.
All right, we didn't have much to capture today because we're just doing some boring stuff of getting this open. It's open, Mike.
Yeah, it's open.
It's open. So we got a header put in. What was the story of this? Pretty simple.
It wasn't really carrying a load per se because the load is carried there and there. It was kind of like a false ceiling.
Right. And this is the storage area upstairs.
Yeah, it was a chase for ducks and all that. So what we wanted to do is because this was here, you might get some bounce in the floor.
Yeah.
So we kind of overdid it, and I put in two 2x12s.
Yeah.
Sandwiched in between plywood, glued, screwed. We used 3 quarts of glue on this thing, and about 180 screws, just so that it would feel solid when you're walking upstairs. There's no bounce.
I was a little concerned about how this would feel where we have a 8-foot ceiling into a, what is it, probably 9'6", 10-foot ceiling.
Yeah.
But I think it feels kind of neat.
It's 10.
Kind of a neat feeling. I don't think we need any more light.
No, definitely not. Better light, but not any more light.
And these are probably 800 lumen bulbs.
Yeah.
We're going to 1100 lumen, so okay, we can leave it alone.
Okay.
So anyway, this was a big project. Got some drywall to do to finish up here, and then the guys are ready to do tile. What do you have to do to that thing there? You're saying?
I'm going to fur this out. So because this door opening was here into what they used as a study. They did a 2x6 wall here, 2x4 here. So I'm going to fur this wall out so it's flush with here, and then drywall that. So it's all in the same plane. That's all.
Yeah, and then these ducts were relocated. They were facing that way in the soffit, and now they're coming down from the ceiling. Yeah, this is a really cool closet because we have a natural light. Wait till you see. Closets are 3 weeks out.
How did you get 3 weeks and I'm 2 months?
I'm a freaking wizard.
Can you call on mine then?
No.
Well, I'll be here anyway working.
Yeah. No.
So you don't want to use any favors?
I don't want you having any other things to do. Gotta keep you focused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so closet's done. I've been eating too many snacks. Yeah. Healthy snacks.
I haven't eaten anything today.
I've eaten too many snacks and unboxing some stuff in the garage, just kind of screwing around all day.
Yeah.
doing assistant duties.
This is a celebratory experience here with this here being done. And
yeah, I mean, of the big projects, we have lighting in the family room to do.
And the bathroom.
And the master. Shoot, we might be able to go home this weekend. If you don't take too many dinners out, let's go. Let me show you where the towel guys are at. So all the ProFlex is in here. I think you guys saw this yesterday. ProFlex is in there. Floor level are dried, so they got the ProFlex. He just has to roll it out and cut it to length. And then in here, we haven't done anything. I've got the cabinets worked out, so this is good. But look how much further they're rolling. Oh man, that tile was a piece of work there. So look at how much they've laid out. They've already cleaned up and prepared the tiles they did yesterday for grout. I think maybe tomorrow he's going to start doing the wall. Let's see, he got the stairs all cement boarded up, so that's ready for tile. So they'll start doing that here soon. Tomorrow, our railing people are coming. Laurel's coming back. Our railing and casing and glass people are coming. So you can see they're going to leave this tile here because this is going to be coming out and the bench is going in and all that stuff. So lots of progress here today. That room, the closet, that was a big project. So likely tomorrow, Mike will probably finish up the drywall and he'll get into, we'll start getting into the master bath. And then our friend Chris from Ocala, who's a master plumber, is going to come down and help us with the plumbing fixtures and stuff like that. Tonight I got to put together all the different fixtures that we're doing, take some pictures for him so so he's prepared when he comes down. Oh yeah, the kitchen. So remember, this door is moving over 18 inches. So that way we get the room for the master bath. And so that means, but the way we designed it, I didn't catch this in the design, we changed all of that in there in the design, but not in the kitchen. So since the design of the kitchen, the false door or the secret door or whatever you want to call it, that's built into the cabinets is designed to go right here, and I'm shifting it over 18 inches. What we're going to do is we ordered a cabinet. So Kristen from Eastside Kitchens and Baths, they've been great. They ordered me a cabinet that's roughly 18 inches wide. We're going to eliminate, there was a lower cabinet right here, so we're going to eliminate one of the lower drawer cabinets, and we're going to cut the floating shelves down a little bit, and then we're going to shift the whole unit. It ends up being about 6 inches because there was some extra play inside of the door cabinet, and so there were some fillers in the false door, and so we'll have a 6-inch gap from the stairs, which I think is probably going to look a little better, to the fridge and freezer. So this whole thing will come over just a little bit. It's gonna be good. So that was a major crisis I was worried about. The cabinets aren't coming until the first week of January, so I didn't want that to hold anything up. I'm excited for the Perlick stuff. Check this out. I want to pull the cellophane off, but I'm not going to. So this is the wine fridge. So Perlick, from what I understand, there's True Refrigeration, Wolf, Sub-Zero. There is Perlick especially in outdoor and like under cabinet stuff they specialize in. I'm sure there's some other Scotsman makes, ice makers and stuff like that. But from what I understand, these are some of the best made refrigeration, especially under cabinet stuff on the planet. And so this is the wine fridge for them that's going to go under the coffee bar area. It looks pretty darn nice, man. It just feels super solid. We're also doing, so the way it's going to be set up in the kitchen is we'll have wine fridge and then ice maker, nugget ice maker, like the Sonic Ice, that's going to be the same size right next to this underneath the sort of coffee bar area. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. This is the tub for upstairs, and of course there'll be tile around it. This here is the Falmic cooktop, and then Falmic, or is it Falmic? I think it's Falmic. So this is the downdraft. So part of this is the downdraft. So I think this is the cooktop. This is the downdraft I know that's the cooktop. The bottom is the downdraft, so it'll go inside the cabinetry to pull, you know, exhaust down through that big pipe you saw in the middle of the kitchen. I'm pretty sure that was the chandelier we were planning on putting in the main area, and I think that's too small. I think they're all too small. So I think that those three, when Laurel comes tomorrow, they're gonna have to send those back and do something much bigger. It'll look okay, but I think we need like big for the main, you know, family area. I'm not sure what this other stuff is. So there's 2 leather seats. That's 1 more leather seat. I don't know what this stuff is. I think this might be a credenza for the master. I'm not sure. Obviously that's the Bosch dishwasher. I got to get into all the Moen and Delta and the hardware. So this is the plumbing fixture stuff from Ferguson for the other bathrooms, not the master, for the, you know, non-primary areas where we're not doing the Waterstone stuff. So I'll get through the rest of this tonight and tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure what I want to do is get everything opened, looked at, staged, make sure nothing's broken, make sure nothing's damaged. I do need to follow up and see where the ice maker is because I don't see it here. And then just I'll go through each room by room and take inventory, make sure we have everything we need. But we're on track, man. We might finish this thing like I was planning. I assumed that we'd be here for the, you know, to the end of time, but you know, it'd be good to, you know, be able to do a project like this in such a short period of time and you know, check it off the list of another amazing project that we worked on. So anyway, made some progress in here, and we'll I guess the day's pretty much done. We didn't capture a whole lot for you today because we were working on getting that room cleaned out most of the day, and then of course the tilers are working. So tomorrow will be a fun day. We get to hear from the glass people and finalizing all those dimensions and figuring out when they're coming to do that stuff. It's gonna be really cool.